Sponsored by Nescafe Cappuccino. Find your inspiration.
Well, absolutely gorgeous indeed. Claire Johnson, a very, very warm welcome to All Access.
What a lovely welcome. Thank you so much, Mark. It's great to be with you.
Lovely to have you here. Now, I have to, straight off the bat, before we get any further in this, admit to you that I had a crush on you. 14 years ago, I actually drove for a concert company that you were touring with.
Right.
And drove you to Cape Town Airport one wild and woolly morning, and in a moment of uncharacteristic boldness, tried to convince you to stay in Cape Town for at least one more night so that we could spend some time together.
I'm quite sure I did.
You actually didn't, but you very kindly looked as though you were actually thinking about it for a moment. So I'll thank you for that. But I'm sure that there are many, many guys out there who have had crushes on you for a very long time. And you've been away from us for pretty much 14 years. So I want to know why.
Well, first of all, thank you so much. What a lovely introduction. I don't think I've ever had such a nice introduction in my life. Well, I guess Mango Groove had got to a point where we just all wanted to do some new things. We'd done so much together. We'd traveled the world, released several albums, and we all wanted to stretch our wings in other directions. So that's what we've been doing, always with a view to coming back and touring, which is our strength, and recording again, which is what we've just done. We've just finished recording a new album.
14 years away from the limelight, but not entirely. You actually did some solo projects. Tell us a little bit about that.
My very first solo album was called Fearless and was recorded mostly in the UK. And it was a very clear decision on my part. I wanted to sort of reinvent myself. I wanted to see myself outside of South African eyes. And that was an interesting experience. I worked with amazing people. I worked at Real World, which is Peter Gabriel's studio. And then my second album, Africa Blue, was more in the Mango vein, and paid homage to a lot of amazing singers that I've always respected, and an African diaspora sort of album. My husband and I, John is in Mango Groove and started Mango Groove. We've always had that connection. We have got quite into conservation-related things, so we've recorded an album called Starehe that celebrates what we have in South Africa as in our natural world, and we've done all of that sort of thing. So it's not been quiet.
Did you manage to get all the original members back together?
It's mostly the same, and in fact, when it came to the songwriting, that all came quite easily, and it was very much the core songwriting team. And in the studio, we brought in a lot of friends from the past, as well as the core Mango team. So yeah, I think it's a very faithful, upbeat, happy Mango Groove type album, which is what people want.
Great. Now, as great as your albums are, it's the live performances that I think really set you apart.
Thank you.
When can we expect to see Mango Groove live?
We've been sort of performing on and off. We did a new Bourse recently, but I think a real tour, we're thinking March 2010.
A nice timing with 2010 as well.
Well, it's been... it has been fortuitous.
Not a mistake.
No, not a mistake at all, but not entirely conscious. I mean, I wish I could say, oh, what a stroke of genius. So hopefully it will pay off, but the point is that we just felt ready. We felt inspired.
And is it very much in the same vein, or are we going to see a slightly different Mango Groove?
I think it's Mango Groove in that it's what you'd want, but it's definitely modern. It's definitely fresh. It packs a punch.
Now, do you still get nervous? I mean, with the
I'm
release...
nervous right now.
That'd be ridiculous. With the release of a new album, do you feel the nerves all over again?
Massively, massively. Huge pressure. I mean, as you say, it's been 14 years. What's been wonderful is we've done some live shows where kids have been in the audience, and they've been singing our songs. They know our songs, but they don't know who we are. They know the songs from their parents. Yeah. So we've, as you say, a whole generation of people. But, Mango's music has always spoken to people of all ages, and I just have a very good feeling. I feel that this is going to speak to people again.
Well, I'm sure those feelings are absolutely justified. It has been an absolute pleasure. You've started a boyhood crush all over again.
Oh, you're a darling.
Thank you so much for visiting us.
What a pleasure.